Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast brought to you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 011119111. Adrian Peterson arrested last night for DWI after leaving Vikings draft day party.
He should have ran. No, you don't run for the cops. That's
No.
terrible.
Don't get in your car. Just run.
Oh, he should have ran home
instead of
He's
fast. He could get there fast. Adrian Peterson.
Don't drink and drive.
Former Viking.
It's just not worth it. Even if you're sure you're a great driver and you're not going to hurt anybody, if you get caught, it sucks. You get fines. Outside of the fact that you're a danger to other people and yourself, it sticks with you for years.
From all accounts, Adrian Peterson not doing well in the financial department. I know there was a lot
This isn't going to help.
Child support situations there. Like when he kept making his appearances back in the NFL late in the season, the last, 4 or 5 years. I don't think he's done it the last couple years. The last 4 or 5 years. He's been, he'd show up on a roster, like he played for the Titans, he played for the Seahawks. Whenever the running back room would get depleted towards the end of the season through attrition, there would show up Adrian Peterson, so he could pick up that paycheck. And he even went on record saying, "Yeah, I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke." Bad decision to leave the draft day party for your former team and be drunk when doing so. So
much cheaper to take that Uber ride than it is to deal with the DUI, go to jail.
Just put on your best tenny runners and run it off, bro. Run it off. So, anyways.
What if it was raining?
That was draft day news. That was our first bit of draft day news that we talked about. Travis Hunter going back home to Jacksonville. That's a big story, right? Going to play wide receiver and cornerback, perhaps. Who knows? Got to get a rest.
I just appreciated that at least, some of the top picks were names I could easily pronounce without screwing them up.
Yes, that's
Shohei
the big
Ohtani.
That's the big story.
That is the big story.
That is the big story. Jeremy can say Jackson Dart.
Hey, by the way, it's worth mentioning. By the way, go Cougs. Even though he didn't end up as a Coug, the number 1 draft pick overall was a quarterback at Washington State University. Cam Ward.
With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
If Cameron Ward would have stayed at the Washington State University and played against other Mountain West schools, would he have been the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft? That is my question for anybody who likes to tout the successes of one Cameron Ward.
Oh my God! You just made me blow snot out of my nose.
I
had coffee in my mouth.
Coffee came through your nose,
I had to laugh,
which is awesome. But seriously, that is the smartest move Cameron Ward could have made, is transferring to the University of Miami so he could become the number 1 overall pick.
I don't think that would have been the case. He would have probably been first round, but he probably would have definitely.
You can't lose to Wyoming and still be the number 1 overall pick. You can't lose to New Mexico State and still be the number 1.
We got Jimmy Rogers, South Dakota State. He's won 3 championships with them. When the Cougs turn it around and you want to start jumping back on the bandwagon, I'm going to bitch slap you. You are out. You are out. You are not allowed. You are not allowed. They are not your Cougs anymore. You left them. You left. You're a traitor.
I left them like
adulteress, and you can go eat it.
I left them like UCLA, USC, Cal, Stanford, University of Washington, Oregon, Colorado. Where do I stop? The only ones hanging by the side is Oregon State.
Let's move on, shall we? This was really funny. This is where I love Shaq and I love real live things, and we're getting away from that. But I don't know what network it's on, TNT, whatever the network is that Shaq's on. But he had a bathroom emergency and he couldn't wait any longer. He literally gets up, walks off. He's on the left-hand part of the desk. He has to walk in front of all the guys in the camera crew to make it to the bathroom. So the next day they come back And right next to him on the set is a porta potty. And so he plays along and he gets up and he goes in.
Since y'all brought it out here, so you actually gonna use it now?
No, I hope not.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
You can't see it, but let me explain it to you. I don't know how tall Shaq is. 7 foot. I don't know. He's so big he can't even fit in the porta. Like he's having to go sideways.
Yeah.
It's like an airplane. Like, this guy can't fly in an airplane bathroom because a porta potty doorway is bigger than an airplane bathroom doorway, and he could barely get it. He'd like shuffle sideways, squeeze in there.
Really, hashtag big
Duck his head
big
down.
guy problems. And did
Oh
you
my
notice when it happened, when he actually walked off the set and used the real bathroom, which sparked the actual porta potty going to the side of the stage on their set? He did the slow walk, which makes me think there was some problems.
There was some clinching
while sitting at the desk.
Yeah,
It's not like he ran. He didn't run. He waddled.
He was just like, oh, actually, I'm going too fast. He was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was an Antarctica
And he was
penguin
wearing like a light gray
walk.
fabric suit. Like it would have been a see-through bad experience. By the way, Siri says Shaq is 7'1". So
Yeah, that could have been a
He's
natural
a big
disaster on the set of whatever they call it now, because it's not on TNT.
Hello.
on the 805 beer text lines, Doug, who won't ride roller coasters, writes in, and he had it out with Jeff earlier about some comments he made about, says Led Zeppelin, the White Stripes, and he wants you to know that he still loves you.
Well,
With
that's
the horns.
thank you.
Double horns. Thank you,
Thank
Doug.
you so much.
We got your message loud and clear. You got anything else?
Yes, Rich, who fishes with veterans, except for this Saturday, and it's been postponed to next Saturday. He says there's already a little rain in Slow. Thank you for the weather report, Rich.
Boy, maybe looking for Dave's job. I saw Dave's out of town, and he's visiting his brother in Seattle. By the way, he actually responded to a video you posted, and he had nice things to say. Apparently, when we talk about Dave Hovde, people tell him. So thanks for telling him. Don't tell him. Well, you can tell him everything, but I'm sure they told him about your impression. You want to do his impression real quick?
Yeah, I'll do it like Rich. Rich, this is how you have to tell us when it starts raining in Slow, okay? Oh, my God, I can't believe it's not supposed to come to tomorrow, but
No, too loud.
we have rain in San Luis Obispo, man, I tell you. And then he backs off when the engineer, he looks to see if the engineer head has exploded.
Like mine.
When the head has exploded of the sound engineer, he goes, oh, maybe I should back off a little.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Brought to you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 01111 911.